John and Jeevanti have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each. The product of the number of marbles they have now is 124. So there are two aspects. One is initially they had 45, they lost few marbles by each. And when they count, the product of that number is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. So to begin with, we can have a small diagram. Help us to imagine. So John and Jeevanti. So we have certain marbles. We don't know how many. And she too had certain number of marbles. We don't know how many. So initial case is that case 1. In total, they had 45. So we can call this as X and we can call this as the number of marbles she has is Y. So X plus Y is equal to 45. Now we look into case 2, wherein John lost 5 while Jivanti also lost 5. And what they're telling is the product of these two happens to be 124. So now we can start our answer. That's our kind of diagram. Not exactly, but it will help. Let X and Y be the number of marbles John and Jivanti have. So now we can look at the given. It's given that the total marbles is equal to marbles of John plus marble of G1P. So basically, we're looking at 45 is equal to X plus Y. Since we are figuring out in terms of quadratic equation, I need to transpose one of it. So in this case, I transpose X and we have Y is equal to 45 minus X. That's my equation 1. Now the other equation is that the product of the marbles post them losing something is 124. So let's substitute in place of Y, let's substitute 45 minus X. 124. So 45 minus 5 is 40. X minus 5 into 40 minus X is equal to 124. Now use distributive property. X times of 40 minus X minus 5 times of 40 minus X is equal to 124. Right? So this is us trying to figure out the quadratic equation. So 40x minus x square minus 200, right? I'm multiplying 5 with 40 minus 5 with minus x. So minus of minus is plus. 5 into x is 5x, which is equal to 124. So now rearrange, I'll transpose all of this to the left hand side. I get 0 is equal to plus x square minus 5x minus 40x plus 200 plus 124. Again, I'm just transposing all of this term, right? All of this to the right hand side. What is negative becomes positive, what is positive becomes negative. And plus I'm writing in standard form because we need it to be written in standard form. So end of it, this is x square minus 45x plus 324. Right? Now begins our process of finding the zeros. So we have to factorize. Right? We don't see any square and things. So we use splitting the middle term. So if we had square, then you could have used the identity, but we don't have. So to split the middle term, I need two numbers. which when multiplied will give me 1 into 324, and when added will give me minus 45. So this is a big fat number. You won't get it using our traditional way of, writing the factors. So that will be too lengthy. So for this, you need to prime factorize. So 324, 2168, sorry, 216, 281. This is nothing but 3s, 327, 39, and 33. I think, it's correct. So now we have to look for pair which will give me this. And it has to be one of the number has to be close to this. And both of them have to be negative. Simple reason being, when multiplied, I should get a positive. When added, I should get a negative. So we're looking at numbers which are less than 45. Okay. If that makes sense, good. If not, that is numbers for you. So you should be good with numbers. So this is an odd number. So one has to be even. The other number has to be odd. So 2 into 2 will go together. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 3s are 12. Then 12 3s are 36. And the other one is 9. Yeah, we have 36 and 9. Okay. So I'll tell the logic again. First is this is a big number, so we need to prime factorize. Writing the factors for this will be too much. Then the product is positive, so both the numbers have to be negative, as the sum is negative. Both this condition makes these two numbers to be negative. And the numbers have to be, when I tell less than 45, it means minus 36 and minus 9. It has to be a number which adds up to 45, right? So it has to be less than 45. I know you guys will be telling, sir, 36 is greater than 45. Not that way. I'm talking about magnitude. Like 45 as a number is greater than 36. Of course, minus 45 is lesser than minus 36. But yeah. Now, since it's an odd number, one number has to be even, other number has to be odd. So I have to get odd. So with that reason, 2 and 2 has to go together. And yeah, then after that is just trying out a few things. And you'll get the answer. So basically, I have 1x square minus 36x minus 9x plus 324 is equal to 0. So common, x is common, x minus 36, minus 9 is common, x minus 36. Okay, by default it will be so. You need not think too much. Simple reason being 36 into 9 is 324, and so we can just do that. And yeah, this is there is a minus and there is a plus. If I don't take minus out, then I won't get this, which has to be same as this part. So with all of this reason, I took minus 9 without too much thinking. Then again, taking common, you're left out with x minus 9 being equal to 0. So basically, alpha is equal to 36 and beta is equal to 9. Right? So if I substitute, if we look into equation 1, y is can be 36 or 9. See, these are x values, by the way. Right? X is 36 and x can also be 9. When x is 36, y is 9. When x is 9, y is 36. So basically, we'll end up writing the statement that John and Jivanti had 9 and 36 marbles, and don't write respectively because we don't know who had how many. So this is your answer. People want to copy or have a look, you can do so now. Please pause it.